Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eris. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you subscribe. Today, you guys, I want to talk to you about my Mighty Hoop collection. I started embroidery back in 2021, and I was just using, a smaller machine at that time. And then when I got my big machine here, which is the Brother PR 670E, I decided that I need a bigger hoop, right? And I kept hearing about Mighty Hoops, and I was like, okay, what is this? Let me try and get one. And I got one, and I fell in love with Mighty Hoops. I'm telling you, if you get a Mighty Hoop, you are never going to want to use those other hoops ever again. So I've got quite a few over the years. I don't have a ton because, it can get quite expensive. But I do want to show and share you guys, share with you all the ones that I have purchased and how I like to use them and what I think about them. So let's get started. So first up, the one that I'll just show you the one that I purchased the very first time. So story time. So when I first started embroidery, I started out doing children's apparel, children's shirts, jackets, things like that. And the 5x7 just wasn't big enough for me with a lot of the designs I was doing. I was doing the popular birthday shirts back then. So you had the design, you had the number, you had the name. So I needed more space. And so I then went ahead and purchased I think this is the 8x9. Yeah, the 8x9 Mighty Hoop. This is the 8x9. This is the back to it. And this is the front. So you can see it gives you quite a bit of space to fit your design in there. And it just works very, very well for me. The only thing I'll say is that now that I'm not doing children's apparel as much, I don't really use it that often, but it is nice to have. I did at that time purchase this little stabilizer backing piece that is supposed to allow you to kind of hold the stabilizer in place along with the hoop. I don't really use it that much. I did use it before, but I will say this thing is kind of flimsy, so if it gets bent, out of shape or anything like that, it is such a hassle to stick back on here when you have that stabilizer on there. That also has to do with the type of stabilizer you use as well. If it's too thick, it's just kind of a headache to put it on there. My workaround honestly is to just use some tape and take my stabilizer down to the hoop and go from there. So that's the first one I bought. Again, very helpful with children's apparel. I don't use it or reach for it too much now with the type of work that I'm doing. After that purchase, then I wanted to do more adult designs and things like that, straight across the chest, and that one was too small. So I decided to then purchase the lovely 8x13 Mighty Hoop here. This one I can say I do still use quite a bit. I use this one quite a lot because it's just perfect size for the chest logos, chest wording, whatever. And I do a lot of custom branding for people, and this one works excellent for that. Again, this is the 8x13. I would highly recommend to get this one. It works really well for those chest logos. Now I will say I only have one of these. I do have two machines. I'm looking to get a multi-head machine very soon, but if I do, then I'm definitely going to have to purchase more of these. But this one you do need. I would highly recommend it based on what you do, but highly recommend it. Up next, the ones that I use the absolute most is going to be, it's stuck, hang on. Oh gosh, hang on, stuck. And these things are a bugger to unsnap because it's a very strong magnet. Hang on. Oh my gosh, can I get it? Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Woo! I'm telling you, watch your fingers with these things. It is going to hurt if you snap your finger in between these magnets. It is going to hurt. You have been warned. All right. So up next is the one that I use the absolute most, and it's the, of course, 5x5 Mighty Hoop. As you can see, it is the perfect size for those left chest logos. I do tons and tons and tons of those because I work with different businesses and organizations, nonprofits, and everything is left chest. So these are an absolute must. Even if you don't do them a whole lot, you definitely want to get this because it's the one. I'm telling you, like, if you get any of the Mighty hoops, this is the one. I love this one. It makes everything so much easier. Now, I do have 2 of these, and you guys can see the difference. Let me see if I can hold them up together like this. So you guys can see the difference there. One has the extended arms and the other does not, and that is because I have, and that is because I have the Brother machine as well as a Ricoma machine, and the sewing field of those are different. So this one I use on my Brother machine. This is the first one I got. As you can see, the arms are very extended, and this one is for my Ricoma machine. I have 2 because Left Chest logo orders are usually in multiples, and this is just going to help me run both machines at the same time. The arms, I will say, are interchangeable, so you can screw them off and put the arms on the different one. However, that's time consuming. We got time for that. So I just got the 2 here. Again, highly recommend these 5x5, especially if you're doing those Left Chest logo placements. So next I have my 10x10 Mighty hoop. This one I use on my Ricoma. As you can see, the arms on it are are not as extended, so this one is for the Ricoma. But this one is great for jacket backs, things like that that need that placement that's not across the chest, but it is a larger design that my 8x9 doesn't work for. So this one works good. My embroidery machine right here, the Brother, the sewing field on that one is a lot smaller than the Ricoma, so this size would actually not fit as well with that one, so I just got it for the Ricoma. But I use this again for like jacket backs designs, maybe a center design for a shirt or something like that that's not necessarily a chest design. So don't use this one as often, but it does work really great for the jacket backs and things like that. The next 2 hoops that I'm going to show you are my most recent purchases. One I haven't used just yet, but the other I did. And this one I'm gonna save for last because I want to show y'all that one last. The one I hadn't used yet is going to be for the sleeve, and this is a 4 1/4 by 13 Mighty hoop, and this one is of course for the sleeve. I got this one because I'm going to be doing a lot more things with jackets here. I've already kind of started doing some great things with jackets, and I think this one would be great for people who want to do like the Letterman jackets for high schoolers. They have different patches and things they want stitched onto the arms, and I got this one because it's the largest one that I can have with my Ricoma machine. My word of advice is to go big when you're getting your hoops, because of course they are smaller ones, but I can always put some smaller in a larger hoop, but I can't put anything larger in a smaller hoop, if that makes sense. So I always kind of go with the largest one that I can get when I'm getting the hoops. So this is the, again, 4 1/4 by 13 Mighty hoop, and it can do the shoulder as well as it can do the lower part of the arm. So I'm really happy about this one. I have not yet used it, but I do see me using it in the very near future. So if you do sleeves and things like that, then this one will be a great one to have. All right, so last but not least, we got this big one here, and this is the 13 by 16 Mighty hoop here. This one is huge and I love it. I absolutely love it. This one goes with my Ricoma. This one is great because as mentioned, I'm doing a lot of shirts and jacket backs for Greeks, and you know, they have their name at the top, the number, and this allows me to kind of hoop it once and stitch everything out versus having to hoop multiple times. So this one is really great for that. I've used it a few times already, and I'm telling you, it just makes everything so much easier. Again, hooping time matters, and if I can just hoop it once and stitch it all together, then it is definitely worth it. Again, this is the 13 by 16. I believe this is the largest size that will fit on my Ricoma. Before I go, I do want to show you a couple more things. These aren't necessarily hoops, but they are items that I do use with my Mighty hoops. So first up, we have the hooping station. This thing is amazing. I'm telling you, if you are someone who does a lot of shirts, backs, left chest logos, you definitely want to purchase this item. It has legs on it, so you can extend it and lay it up, or you can lay it flat. But this is a game changer. I'm sure you've seen plenty other videos discussing this item, and it just makes it so much easier. There's a placement system that goes along with this, with the numbers and everything like that. If you guys want a more in-depth video tutorial kind of showing you that, then just let me know. I will do it. So this is the freestand here, and this is good when I'm doing like towels or blankets, maybe lunch boxes. I use it a lot for those. It allows you to be able to kind of slide your item on here, and it comes with like a ruler or whatnot. And then this base piece, and then you can take this piece here that was just on the Hoop Master, but you can take this piece and sit it on here, and then it allows you to use that 5x5 that I was telling you about that you're gonna need. Use that 5x5 and you can hoop things right into place. But this one is really good. Again, I use it mostly for like towels, lunch boxes, things that have a smaller design on it. But I just want to kind of use my Mighty hoops and not use my other hoops over there. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tour of all of the Mighty hoops that I have purchased. I do see myself purchasing more in the future. Definitely those 5x5s, because things are picking up, and that is the one that I use the absolute most. If you guys have any questions for me regarding Mighty hoops, my experience with them, let me know and I'll be sure and share that with you guys. So thanks for watching. I look forward to speaking with you guys again in the next video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the content. I would appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.